Didn't I tell you to clean your room? Then why is it still dirty? Oh, you don't know, huh? Well, you better figure it out real quick, because if I gotta tell you again, it's gonna be a problem. Can you relate to this moment? If so, how do these moments make you feel? Most parents lose their patience here because they feel ignored, disrespected, or unheard. If you can relate to this moment, I want you to know that it's okay to be angry and you're not a bad parent. And maybe your child is not a bad kid either. There's many reasons why kids don't do what you asked them the first time around. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they got distracted. Maybe they just didn't know how to start. Think of the last time you didn't do something that you knew you were supposed to do. Why didn't you do it? Did you lose track of time and was late for an appointment? Did you forget to respond to that important email? Did you have a goal set for the day and got distracted by your phone? If adults lose focus with fully developed brains, what makes us think kids don't get distracted too? When you don't do what you're supposed to do, does that mean that you're lazy? Does that mean that you're disrespectful or incompetent or incapable? Of course not. So why do parents jump to this conclusion when it comes to kids? Now, I'm not saying that kids should get a free pass, but what I am saying is putting yourself in their shoes can help you respond in a way that's productive and constructive instead of destructive. Because yelling at kids can slowly create emotional distance, even when it's done unintentionally. If you're new here, my name's Devin Trent. I'm a parent strategist, and this is the first video in a series about understanding what's underneath your child's behavior. After working with families for years, I've seen the same struggles play out across completely different families. And one of the most common patterns I see is parents say, "My kids won't listen." One of the biggest reasons kids don't listen is not because of defiance or disrespect. One of the biggest reasons kids don't listen is due to verbal overload. Many times we give kids adult-level explanations with multiple steps, emotional commentary, and future consequences all at once. And while parents think they're being clear, they're actually flooding their kid's brain with too many words. Imagine somebody walks up to you and says, "Okay, here's what I need you to do. First, I need you to do this, then I need you to do that, and don't forget about the other thing, and don't forget what happened last time, so be sure you do it right. And if you don't get it done soon, it's gonna be a problem." Under those circumstances, even as an adult, you probably freeze up too. So when we talk to kids like they're fully developed adults, we assume that they can hold all this information all at once. And for some kids, this is easy. But for other kids, this ain't so easy. Especially for kids who are easily distracted, highly imaginative, and still figuring out how to organize their thoughts. And when we give these kids long explanations, their brain isn't wired to organize it yet. It scatters it. So while we think we're being clear, they're already 3 thoughts ahead. So if you say clean your room, pick up your clothes, make up your bed, put your toys away, don't forget your books, and hurry up because dinner's almost ready, you're just giving them 5 exits. But if you simply say, pick the clothes up off the floor, you're giving them 1 doorway. For kids like this, more words don't mean more understanding. It just gives them more places to mentally get lost. If any of this sounds familiar, I want to give you something simple that you can use tonight. When a child doesn't follow through, our instinct is to talk more. We repeat ourselves. We explain. We add consequences. But for some kids, more words don't create clarity. They create overload. So here's the reset. Tonight, use 1 sentence. Not 1 sentence plus an explanation, not 1 sentence plus a warning. Just use 1 clear sentence. Instead of saying clean your room, pick up your clothes, pick up your toys, don't forget your books, and hurry up because dinner's almost ready, try telling your child to clean up your room by starting with the clothes on the floor. And then stop talking. Silence is part of the instructions. Next, give 1 instruction at a time. Not the entire task, but the next visible step until the job is done. Here's another thing that helps. Before you give them an instruction, take 2 seconds to see what are they doing already. And ask yourself, are they already focused on something else? Are they already mid-play or mid-thought? If they are, then that means your instructions is going to interrupt their focus. Your instructions are going to compete with the thing they're already focused on. The way around this is to make connection first, to make eye contact first. Make sure you have their undivided attention and then give them the instructions because connection reduces competition. And if you're still not sure if they heard you, you don't have to get louder. Just ask them to repeat what you just said, not in a sarcastic way. Have them repeat back to you what you just said. Make sure they understand what you just said. If they can answer that, then they're moving in the right direction and their brain is organizing the task. If your kids aren't moving fast enough for you, consider simplifying the instructions, not the consequences. And genuinely ask questions to make sure they understand. Clarity creates movement, but too many words can create friction. So tonight, just try this one time. Give them one sentence, one clear instruction, and ask them one question to make sure they understand. And then stop talking. You don't have to get frustrated and lose your cool and raise your blood pressure. If these suggestions change the tone of tonight even just a little bit, then it's mission accomplished. Parenting doesn't get easier because kids suddenly listen better. It gets easier when we understand what's happening underneath. Just a little change of perspective can alleviate a lot of frustration. And just so you know, what helps one kid follow through might not be helpful to another. That's why I created this video to help parents understand how different kids process instructions differently. Click here to check it out.